Here for my Friday evening jewelry sale. Calling it the Friday evening fabulous jewelry auction. I am here to sell some jewelry. I have a large variety of different types of jewelry that I'm going to offer this evening. I have vintage, costume. I have some sterling and some stone. A large variety. Hopefully people find me. I have some jade. I have a few beautiful mother of pearl pieces, beautiful Judith Jack necklace that looks deco style, some sterling rings, some copper. I have a large variety of things. Hopefully I get someone here. I'm the only one here. I don't know. Maybe I could redo it. I did figure out how to get my drop form put on from the computer tonight, but this is my Friday evening jewelry auction. And I'm on Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern Time and Fridays at 8 p.m. Eastern Time now. I'm selling consignment jewelry and my own. I have a lot of variety. But I don't see anybody here yet. And I'm 1 minute in. We'll see. Hopefully notification went out. Last week I had an issue with it where the notification didn't go out. The first one, when I jumped on the second time, I did. This is a new day for me. I've been doing it for at least a month, though, every Friday. I just started, but hey, someone's here. As you're coming in, if you are new here, because new people do happen upon you, just fill the form out up in the corner if you think you want to buy anything. That's if you have never filled the form out before. If you filled it out previously, no need to do so. I don't know who's here, but can you hear me? I had an issue with my sound last time, and this being way too large. But I'm going to, be showing everything in a light box because it's a more superior viewing of the pieces. So that's beautiful, right? Looks like it's going to look pretty good. All right. I'm thinking you can hear me. I don't know who's here yet, guys. Didn't say hi, but welcome. Welcome in. Thank you for coming. I have a lot of beautiful jewelry this evening to offer. Let me mention that anything that I show here during the live auction, I can sell privately at the price that is offered on jewelry of the consignment jewelry. Okay, if it's mine, I can negotiate it on the other pieces. I can't. So if you happen to come in after the fact and you see something that you'd like to purchase from me, just contact me at vintagejewelrygalore@yahoo.com. My email is down in the description section. I'll add it. Hi, Linnea. Can you hear me? I hope so. Remember last week? Tuesday. It wasn't even last week. So, yeah, I'm able to do that. With the consignment stuff, there's not a real lot of negotiation after the fact, okay? Unless they give me approval, and I usually will bring it back a few times. And if they want the jewelry back, it'll go back. Or we'll offer it lower. So that's how I'm doing that. I do have a lot of beautiful jewelry to offer. I'm excited about it. I have some figural brooches, some little animal brooches. Hi, Susan. Welcome in. Really beautiful Nancy Reagan, made for Nancy Reagan originally, Nolan Miller red rose. That's beautiful. I have that. Just a lot of beautiful things. I have black onyx with cloisonne and 10 karat gold beads. I brought the chrome diopside back to offer again because just in case somebody different comes in and sees it's a very beautiful necklace, I wanted to offer that again. As well as the Taxco bracelet, I'll offer that. I have my coral didn't sell, and I have the freshwater peacock pearls, and I have these. Look at these little, oh God, they look filthy, don't they? They need cleaned up. These are adorable. They're like 1940s. Really, really, I probably need to soak these in some Dawn. Little bell earrings. I will clean them and bring them back. I'm not going to try selling those tonight. You see what they look like under the light? They need cleaned. They're really cute, though. I don't know who the maker is, but I think they're like 1940s. Those will get cleaned, and I'll bring them back another day. Or sell them at another sale. All right. I'm going to get started at about 10 after. I see I have a few people in here. So far, more people will come, I'm sure. But give me a thumbs up as you're coming in. When I hit 25 thumbs up, I will give $5 away or a prize. If you want the gift, you can have the gift instead of the money off a purchase. You can use those certificates for tonight or any time in the future. I keep them, okay? And then when I get to 50, if I get there, I will give $10 away or a prize. So the prize will get a little bit bigger the second time around. I mean, more than $10, more than $5, the prices usually are that are given away. But I'm going to start right around 10 after. And some of the pieces, I'll wait until like an hour in to offer them. There's a few pieces like the Christian Dior. I have a 1974 Christian Dior brooch. Germany. That's beautiful. They're hard to come by. I was checking them out and I saw some rhinestone animals I would really love to find of Christian Dior's from that from the 60s and 70s, made in Germany. And they go for like $900. It's insane. But they're nice. All right. Hopefully more people come. I mean, I didn't have the video put up ahead of time because the last time I had it up, and when I went live, people didn't get notifications. But they'll figure out I'm here if they want to come and if they're able to. That's what I figured. But there was no notifications. Did you guys get a notification that I was live? Because I did schedule it like a half an hour ahead of time because I wanted to attach the jot form that's up in the corner there. So hopefully you got a notification. That way people know I'm actually here. So it's going to be a regular evening for me. I'm going to keep it Friday evenings and Tuesday evenings as I've been doing it. Hi, Shell. So, did you guys get a notification? If you could just say yes or no, if you don't mind. I'm just curious because there seems YouTube last week, the notification for the first one, a number of people told me they didn't go out. And when I had the mishap after Eva called me and I came back on, people saw it and more people came to the sale, after that point. So I'm wondering, you did? Susan didn't get it? You have to make sure you have the notification bell selected. It's the top bell. But a couple people did, so I guess it's going out. Last time I had a little bit of an issue. But I'll start right around 10 after. I don't know who else is going to be able to come. I know it's Friday evening, and some people have other things that are going on in their life. But I did have people interested in a number of pieces. Hi, Cereal Mummy. If you think you're going to want to welcome, thank you for coming. I appreciate it. If you think you're going to want to purchase anything, I have a lot of beautiful jewelry. I have a large variety of types and prices. But there's a form up in the corner if you want to fill that out in case you do want to bid on something or buy something that's a buy it now. It's a simple form. It just asks for your PayPal email address. Let me mention it if anybody here, if you don't have PayPal, they will send you an invoice and you can pay as a guest with a debit or credit card. And then you can enter your address and everything. So you don't have to have an active PayPal account to purchase, okay? And I ship anywhere in the world. Canada shipping starts, I found this out, like around $17.50. And some areas it's a little bit more of Canada. I don't completely understand how that goes. But I typically charge $20. So you'll be around $17.50 to $20 if you're in Canada, if you're at 8 ounces. Once you get over 8 ounces, it might go up. If you purchase anything that makes it heavier than the 8 ounces. Okay. But welcome in, guys. It's so quiet here. I did have a busy day. I priced for hours and got a lot done. So what I usually do when I'm here is I feel so much better too. Is I let people ask to see things. If they know what there is. But I'm going to show everything tonight, and I'm going to be on here at least 3 hours. I just set out that I could do that. I am feeling much better. I don't feel sick any longer. An occasional cough, but I have my water close by to keep that up. But, yeah, I have a lot of jewelry. All right. I'm going to move this tray over here so I can get at it easier. Let me move the Kleenex out of the way. That way I have 3 trays set up tonight. And there is a large variety of different types of jewelry. So when people come in, say hi so I know you're here. If you're somebody that is interested in something in particular and you ask me about it. Because I'll try to keep those pieces until those people come in if I can. Okay. And if they don't sell today, hi Tracy. I'll bring them back on Tuesday. That's how I'll do it. You know, it all depends on, you know, who comes and what they want. I feel better too, thank you. Hopefully everyone's feeling okay. There's been a lot of sickness going around. A lot of people sick. It's after 8 already, so I guess. Hi, Anna. Thank you. Yeah, give me a thumbs up. When I get to 25, I'll give a $5 certificate away, or you can pick a prize. I have a couple prizes that I picked out. I think they're nice, but it's up to you what you want. So when you're coming in, say hi if you're somebody that asked me for something, just so I know you're here. If not, I will just get started. You can let me know what type of jewelry you're interested in if you don't know what I have, and I can go in any order, okay? Doesn't have to be any specific order here. But you're in Canada? Yeah, I do ship to Canada. I will. All right. Yeah, I feel a lot better. Thank you. All right, I guess I could get started. Is there anybody who's interested in anything in particular that I have here? Sometimes people don't pull in till like an hour after I'm on, and that's fine. Here it is 8 o'clock. So down in, in the, it's 5 o'clock for some people. Some people are just getting off work, that type of thing. What should I start with? I don't know. How about some little animals? I have anybody here looking for brooches? I have little cats. I have a beautiful Kenneth J. Lane. Hi, Sharon. Look at him. That's a Kenneth J. Lane bird on a tree branch. I'm going to enlarge this a little bit, okay? Just a little bit. And it adjusts back. Good. See that? Isn't that cute? This is signed Thailand, and it's not Kenneth J. Lane. I'm really sorry. This is Nolan Miller. Okay, you see that right there, right? Nolan Miller, Thailand. It's gold-plated. And he's adorable. It is a bird, what looks like a songbird, sitting on a tree branch, and those look like crystals to me. I think it's really adorable. He's 2 inches. I think his eyes are rhinestone too, or it could be. I think the eye might be enameling, okay. But he has crystals clustered through his wing and tail and on the tree branch. I think he's pretty adorable. He's in good shape. The gold's not peeled off this at all, and it's cute. It's a nice Nolan Miller piece. It's 2 inches. If you like him and you want to do comps on him, I'll hold him still. I think he's pretty cool. I comped him. I'll start him at 40 if anybody's interested in it. It is a Nolan Miller, made in Thailand, gold-plated, and CZ. Well, maybe CZs or crystals. Could be CZs too, right? They're beautiful. They look like crystals. But a bird on a branch, signed up. Pretty adorable. I have sterling, I have stone, I have sterling and stone rings, I have Taxco. I have a lot of everything. So stick around. Tell people I'm here. Bring people to me. No, I'm joking. I expected more, I'm be honest. No, I'm joking. It's cute. Anyways, I'll bring him back if he doesn't sell. This is a Nolan Miller, I think it's a 1990s, well, the flower's 1980s. Let me see if I was able to figure out. I didn't have an exact date on it, but it's 2 inches. Like they're open in the back to let light in. He's in great shape, actually. Little Nolan Miller bird, 2 inches. It's a pin, as you can see, a rollover clasp. Little Nolan Miller collection. I'm just going to hold him here for a little bit longer. I'm working on taking my time a little bit. No reason to hurry too fast. If anybody sees them after the fact, I can sell them for that. No Nolan Miller bird. I'm going to pass on him. I think I showed him long enough. I think he's been up about 3 minutes. Let me pass. Okay. All right, is anybody looking for any special kind of jewelry? I can bring it up. How about a cat? Anybody want a cat? Look how cute this is. I was going to start with some brooches. You want him? I don't know. I don't have James Avery. I'm very sorry. I wish I did. I have a pin and a necklace that I thought was. Thank you, Kathy. He's pretty amazing, ain't he? Okay, thank you. I'm going to call him to you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and sold. That's how I typically do it. And I don't know where my bell is, in case you guys want it. Ding-a-ding-ding. Let me put your ribbon in a bag, too, that I pre-sold. It's the only thing I pre-sold. She would be okay with that. I'm going to put these each in their own little bag to make sure nothing happens to them. Okay, so the Kenneth J. Lane is so adorable. It's Nolan Miller. I don't know why I keep on calling him Kenneth J. Lane. You're 3 hours behind or more. Sorry. Okay, 40 for it's a Nolan Miller bird. Okay, I do get them confused sometimes because they did those type of figural type of brooches. And then the ribbon, I can't read the name, but you know what I sold that for. I really can't read what that says on there. What time is it down there? I'm curious. Thank you, Kathy. Okay, so I wish I had James Avery. Oh, just 1 hour ahead. I thought it would be more. I can't read what this says. Look at this, guys. I have this. Beautiful. I thought it was Art Deco, but I'm going to call it Art Deco style. Now, look at the marking. I think this is an a Judith Jack, maybe. I don't know who that is. Okay, it's signed Sterling. It's a little bit of fuzz, like dust particles. I don't know who the marking is, but that's beautiful. I looked it up. They're really pricey online. I do have this. I was able to start it at a better price. She was okay with it than what I was seeing online. That is that. I didn't do any of those yet. I didn't do the Kramer or the big Lido. The Ralph Polcini, that's who the Lido is. It was named Lido from the late 40s to late 50s. But I have that. I don't think it's James Avery. For a little while, I struggled with the name on it. Did you see this one? That's short, guys, this one. I don't know who that is. Yeah, I'm not sure who it is, but I comped it under the prices of what it was. Okay. People are starting to come in. I do have, I'll do those in a couple minutes, Kathy. No James Avery. Look at that monster. I have beautiful rings. I also have a garnet and a spinel that's fabulous. Okay. So, couple minutes. Do you have a little bit of time, Kathy? This is Judith Jack. Look at that. It's signed. This is her normal signature. Let me show you. I mean her normal maker's mark. I know that maker's mark. Everybody knows that, probably, right? Judith Jack, sterling silver, marcasite, and that's a CZ in the center. It's a nice pin. This is Deco style sterling silver pin. It's 2 inches. It's a bow. It's very nice. I think it's really nice. Okay. Oh, you're 1 hour. Okay. Yeah, that's right. You're an hour ahead. I forgot. A couple after this, I'll show the Kramer. I'll start with that one. Okay. All right. So this is Judith Jack. It's CZ and marcasite's 2 inches across this way. It's a deco style. It is a roll over clasp. Okay. I do remember. Okay. Is that not blurry? I hope not. Sometimes this has trouble adjusting. I think this is beautiful. This starts at 40 if anybody's interested. It is Judith Jack. It's CZ, marcasite's deco style. They're all there. There it is on the side. It has like this kind of like Greek key type thing going on the sides of it. You see? And it's a roll over clasp. Sterling silver. Marcasite CZ. Like my phone's having trouble adjusting. There we go. That's Judith Jack, if anybody's interested in that. I think it's beautiful. I'll hold it here for a minute, then I'm going to pull the Kramer out. And we'll do the Kramer first. Lovely. Judith Jack. Sterling silver deco style. I've said that 50 times. Okay. Not writing it down, though, so That starts at 40. If anybody comes in after the fact, I can do it at that. Okay, Susan, thank you. Susan's in at 40. I'm not going to wait real long. I probably could roll out some of these at Buy It Nows, but I'll wait just like a half of a minute, then I will call this to Susan. Have I sold you, Susan? Did I? Or did I? I'm sorry if I've forgotten you have, but if not, did you fill the form out? Did I just sell to you and I forgot? I feel like your name's familiar to me. If I haven't, just make sure you fill the form out, okay? It's a beautiful pin for 40 bucks. I was able to, she allowed me to price fairly, you know, with offering her stuff. Okay, I'm going to call this to Susan in 5, 4. Okay, make sure you fill the form out in the corner, okay? So I have your contact info. I'm going to call it to you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And sold to Susan for 40, the beautiful Judith Jack. Let me get a little bag, and I'm going to pull the Kramer up and offer that first. It's really beautiful. She sent me 3. Okay, thank you. That big one that I got yesterday, Kathy, that I pre-sold you. Oh my God, is that amazing? I found a new, a guy who's selling his wife's, I think he's selling her collection possibly. I'll be going back there next week. Okay, thank you. All right, give me a thumbs up if you haven't. Anna's going to keep saying that. This is the Kramer of New York. I did lift this because it was laying right on the metal, and now it's not. It's a little wonky there. I didn't mess around too much. I didn't want to break it. Hi, Amy. This is a very beautiful, welcome in. Kramer, New York. It's domed. This is 2 3/4 inches. This is ranging somewhere from 1940s to 1970s is when they were making jewelry. We'll say 1950. It's very beautiful. There's the back. The signature is right there on the cartouche, Kramer of New York. Reminds me of one of those rides at Kennywood. I live in Pittsburgh. It's almost 3 inches, not quite. Do have a little darkness here and here. It's beautiful though. It's lovely. This one starts at 50. Okay. It has multiple different shapes. The shapes right here are very, very... These are all original stones. Let me note that. That's important to know. All the stones are original, and they're fully pronged in here. And it's almost 3 inches. I got a little fuzz from the box. She packed them in a box, which is great. But they do get... That's brass. It is a little wonky, but it's fine. I lifted it a little bit so it's not touching the metal anymore. It was pushed down a little bit. That happens over time. Look how it's all attached. I wouldn't even... This could be a little bit older than 1950s. The construction's all attached with... It's firm, but they have it attached. Okay, Kathy's in at 50. I'm just going to wait a minute. If nobody else comes in, I'm going to call this to Kathy. It's a beautiful Kramer of New York. You have marquee. We have these kind of like tear-shaped, and those are kind of the same shape down there. It's reverse domed. That looks like an orange juice maker. One of those little rings. Okay, I'm going to call it to Kathy. I think I'm waiting long. No, Susan's in at 55. Okay, I better slow down. All right, thank you, Susan. It's beautiful. It's almost 3 inches. You guys see that? Kathy's at 60. Yeah, it looks good. I'm looking on my computer. This is nice. She found some great stuff. I mean, she has. This is her collection, I guess. I'm going to say she found. I don't know where she got it at. 60's the high bid of Kathy. And it's Susan is out for you. So I'm going to thank you for your bid, Susan, and for letting us know you're out. I'm going to call it to Kathy in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And sold for 60 to Kathy for the Kramer of New York. It's beautiful. Congratulations. Any other requests? 60 for Kramer of New York. Kramers are not easy to find. Even they're not as easy. You can still find them. But that Kramer jewelry is harder to find, actually. If I have any other requests, you guys can ask me. I can write them down in order if anybody has requests. I do have a lot of sterling here, too, okay? And I still have the Christian, of course I have the Christian Dior. I didn't offer it. Somebody asked me, oh, that was Kathy asked, the Dior. Okay, this is Delito. Okay, I did reading on him, and somebody actually knew. I don't think she's here, but she knew. She was like, wow, can't believe I have one of these. This is, well, I didn't find it. It was sent to me by the consignor. This is a Ralph Polcini. He came from Italy. He was an immigrant. It was signed, these were signed Lido. He opened his company in 1911. 1949 into early 60s, they called the company Lido, and then when he died, his son changed it to the Polcini Incorporated or whatever. But this one is signed Lido. So you had about 10 years of brooches being named Lido. I don't know the exact dating on it. There's a little weird there. It's a substantial brooch. It's handmade. It could be late 40s, 50s, probably 50s, since he changed the name over in 49. But it's beautiful. 3 inches. These are all original stones. These are emerald cut, and then you have a bunch of large baguettes, and then round. And it goes down, and all attached there. Handmade work. His stuff. He was considered, he was a goldsmith in Italy, and when he moved over, he started making costume jewelry. Fully pronged. This is, I don't know if there's anyone else here, so you might get this at starting bid. I agonized over this one for a while. I started it, it's at 100. It's a beautiful brooch. It's substantial. This is 3 inches this way across, and 1 3/4 up and down like that. It's a rollover pin. Kathy's at 100. If anybody else is interested, we should probably do $5 increments. If not, I'll call it to Kathy in just a minute. Storm Goddess. Who's that? Is that Venus? Did you change your name? It is beautiful, and it's not. They're hard to Lido's. It's not easy to find because the company didn't make the brooches under that name long. Is that Venus? Or wait, oh, Angie, hi. Oh, my goodness. Hi. I haven't heard from you in a long time. How you doing? Isn't that a beautiful brooch? Okay, I'm going to call it to Kathy. Kathy's lucky here tonight. This is beautiful. This is substantial. And the brooches could go up to $300 in its caliper. Okay, Ben's in at 110. Welcome in, Ben. It's a beautiful piece. Look, he was considered a master costume jeweler. He was one of the best. I suspect when he died, they stayed open till like 1980, or late 70s. They didn't stay open long after he died. 115 with Kathy. Thank you for the beautiful Lido. Ralph Polcini. One of the subscribers knew this company, like, just by experience, I guess. I had to read on them. 120th Ben. Thank you. It reminds me, again, I don't know, it reminds me of Last Supper. I'm a little bit crazy. I don't know why. It doesn't remind you of a table. Look how beautiful it is. 125 of Kathy. Like, it goes inwards. And these are all original stones. They're just amazing. You can tell older stones from newer stones. There's just a difference in weight and the way they look. So we're at 125's the high bid. We'll see if Ben still wants to come in. I'll hold it still. First of all, there's nothing like this online like this, but his brooches are hard to find a name. There are some, but they're not as substantial as this. 130 with Ben. Thank you. Yeah, it reminds me of the Last Supper, just like my citrine ring. I don't know, it's really amazing. You know what's real 135, Kathy, is it's all hand connected. Hand soldered, and excellently hand soldered as well. Look at that. Can't even see the solder. I could never do that. Well, I'm not a jeweler. 130, 150 of Ben, thank you. It's shining off the back of my phone there. You see it? It picks up. Like, there's me. Hi, guys. See me? Yeah, I can see my head. All right. It's beautiful. We're at the high bid's 150. Kathy's at 155. Thank you, guys. Congrats. Well, not congrats, but somebody's getting something beautiful. I don't know if the consigner's watching. I'm sure they're happy. 160, that, oh wow, it is beautiful. Okay, high bid's 160. I should hang it. I don't need to hang it on anything. It's fine like this, right? 165 with Kathy. The light box is a good, gives an excellent view of everything that you put under it. A clear view. All right. It's lovely, lovely. 175. It's a name that Anna will be looking for when she's out now. Never heard of it. 175 is the high bid with Ben. 180 with Kathy, thank you. Beautiful. $190 with Ben. Thank you. It's 3 inches this way and 1 3/4 that way. LEDO is how it's signed. The individual whose company it was, his name was Ralph Polcini, Polcini. He started his business in 1911. He signed them this or did you mean 300, Ben? That's a little high. I mean, it's worth that. I've seen them listed that high, but I want to make sure you didn't mean 200. If you want to correct that. It is signed Lido right here. That was from 1949 to 1960, early 60s. Can't remember the exact date. Let me see if I... No, and then when he died, no, 1964 it might have been. Then his son named it back to the Polcini Incorporated when his father died. I don't know why he called it Lido. Did you mean 300, Ben? Okay. All right, so it's going to Ben for 305 for Kathy. Thank you for your bids. I'll do the Dior next. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and sold to Ben. Thank you for 300. Let me put it in a special bag. It's fantabulous. I'll send you the details on it if you want to. Well, I'll put his real name. I'll write it in your, I'll put it in the description section of your invoice, in case you want to know. Okay, so 300 for the Lido brooch. Thank you. That's not something you're going to see often. Congratulations. I may never see one again. I can sign or send it to me. May never see it again. Okay. Chances are I won't. Thank you, Ben. Congratulations. This is actually, I wanted to show the signage back here. This is signed 1974 in Dior, Germany. This is a Christian Dior from 1974, made in Germany. It actually is, where the hell is it? It was one of the first ones I researched. Hold on. Christian Dior. Oh, here it is. 2 inches. It's gold plated and it's crystal. It looks like two planets intertwined. Okay. I was looking up the jewelry from that time period. I'm going to be honest. I was shocked at how much it was going for. She allowed me to start where I wanted. I started at 150. It's 2 inches across. And this is Christian Dior 1974, made in Germany. As I showed, signed up on the back here on the cartouche. Is a fold over clasp, gold plating, crystals, or rhinestones. And I wanted to measure it the other way. It's 2 inches across. And this is 1, and it's like 1 inch up and down this way. But I'm on the lookout for Christian Dior animals from this time period, like the rhinestone animals. If I ever see one, I'd pay hundreds for it and bring it, and nobody will buy it. I'll put it online. I mean, they're insanely high. This is a fair price for this. I pricing, they were considerably higher. But I'll just show it for a couple more minutes, like a half a minute, and then I'll call it. It is Christian Dior, made in Germany, 1974. They still make jewelry in Germany, but the jewelry from the 60s and 70s were highly sought by collectors. In particular, jewelry made in Germany. It's just marked Christian Dior. Made from the same company, though, Martha, probably. It's just signed. Let me show you. 1974. Can you see that? 1974, Christian Dior, and in Germany. It doesn't say Grosset on there. But I think it's the same company. They still make jewelry for Dior. I was reading on it. Let me make sure I didn't miss the Grosset. No, there is no Grosset on that. It's Christian, CHR period Dior, 1974 on the top of the copyright, and in Germany. They dated the jewelry. A lot of it is dated from the 60s and 70s. But I'm going to call it to Kathy in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and sold. Do I have any other requests from anyone? I'm going to put it in its own bag. Thank you, Kathy, and congratulations. It's beautiful. I still have a Weiss brooch, and I have a lot. I have sterling. Guys, whoever isn't giving me a thumbs up, if you want to, give me one. I'll give something away at 25. Thank you, Kathy. All right. Congratulations. She asked me if I wanted to sell that, and I was like, yes. Yes, I do. Thank you. Okay. If I have any requests, if anybody watched the video, I can offer stuff, or I could just move on. I do have a Weiss to offer. I have a lot of sterling here. I have some from the consignor 1 and consignor 2. Not like, it's funny, right? Consignor 1 and consignor 2. I'm happy to have consignors. Anybody else wants me to sell their jewelry, contact me. I'm happy to do it. Well, when it slows down a little bit. 2 1/4 to 2 1/4. It's in between 2 1/4 and 2 1/2 inches on this Weiss brooch. Weiss made jewelry 40s to 70s. This looks 50s or 60s, right? It is signed on a cartouche right there, Weiss. There's the back. So it's almost 2 1/2 inches, but not quite. It's beautiful, though. These stones are in great shape. You have the marquise, you have the baguettes, and you have round. This one I started at 40. If anybody's interested. Almost 2 1/2 inches. Very lovely, actually. The stones look great. I don't see any darkening at all on these ones. Somebody never got it wet. And it's like hinged together back here too. You see that? Kathy's in at 40. Thank you. I'll wait a little while. I know you're getting tired. Thank you for coming. How's your trip going so far? Ben's at 45. Thank you. It's beautiful. It's a nice Weiss. I like the variation of stones on it. 45 with Kathy. It's very beautiful. And I got a lot of jewelry here. I even have some of my own. 50 with Kathy. Not much. 75% of what I had in that little video yesterday sold. Thank you, guys. This is at 50 with Kathy for the beautiful Weiss. Impeccable condition. It's lovely. Looking fantastic. Look how crisp it is. All right. You still in, Ben? Kathy's at 50. Ben's at 55. Thank you. Let me get some water. This is turning out to be a pretty juicy sale. I think I like Fridays better than Tuesday. 60 with Kathy. I do have some beautiful jewelry, guys, in sterling silver, too, for those of you who like that. I have a couple Judith Jack pieces. Big, chunky. I have a Moonstone bracelet. It's small, but the Moonstones are amazing. I think it's an older bracelet. Kathy's at 60. Let me be one thing at a time, right? Beautiful. Ben's at 65. Thank you. It's almost 2 1/2 inches. $70 with Kathy. It's a pinwheel look. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, I'd like to see a picture someday. If I come down that way, maybe I'll come visit you if you want me to. You're out to Kathy. Okay, so Kathy gets it for 70. Thank you, Ben, for your bids and for letting us know you're out. I'm going to call to Kathy in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and sold. Thank you. Beautiful, beautiful. Is there anything else you want to see? I know you need to head off to sleep. Or is that it? Wait. 70 for the Weiss. Thank you. Love the costume jewelry. Okay. That might be it. How about you want these little blue bells for a gift? I don't know. Whatever. I owe you a monthly gift. I won't have to tell you what I'll give you. Okay. Thank you and congrats. Where's my other tray? Oh, they're all around me. What the shit? They're all on top of each other. Thank you, Kathy. What I do have left, guys. I have a lot. Look at this humongous. I have a jade necklace that's pretty amazing. I'll just give you guys a little wisp of what's on here. I have like a liquid silver, but it is mother of pearl. It's amazing. It's 8 strands. And I have a flapper length mother of pearl. This is jade with gold filled. It's beautiful. This humongous opalite necklace. This is the Moonstone bracelet I'm talking about. It's unsigned. I think it's older. That's exceptional Moonstone. It's very good Moonstone. Then I have this mother of pearl 15-inch choker, like short collar necklace with marcasites. It doesn't have a name on it. And then the one that I think is Judith Jack. I have that. This, I thought this was deco, but I don't know the marking on there. It's in, if I'm going to say it's Judith Jack. I am not sure. Okay. But it's beautiful. But I priced it under what I saw online. It's on marcasites in sterling. So I have that. I'm going to show you guys the trays, and if anything jumps out at you, let me know. I have these big blue clip earrings. These are, okay. Well, I could start with that then. Let me show this real quick. These are St. John. These are amazing, actually. This is the Nancy Reagan Nolan Miller rose. No, I have Nikki Butler still. It's bronze. It's beautiful. This is 10 karat gold on the smaller beads, and then decorated with gold and cloisonne. Beautiful black onyx necklace. This is actually a Napier bracelet from the 1960s. People have it priced insanely. I'm not going to be priced anywhere near like that. And she's okay with that. I think that sometimes people don't know how to price, so they price it crazy. Then I still do have some of the from the other consignor. That's fabulous. I have that. It's going back tomorrow if it doesn't sell. In this Asian goddess, too. This is a vintage red obsidian, snowflake obsidian of ruby ears, bone face, and garnet. It's lovely. I have her still. And I have some of my own stuff. But let's start with what Amy asked, since she asked. Okay, I did contemplate, should I restring this? But I'm not going to. I'm just going to sell it. Look at this big... Oh, I don't know if that's Whitby or not. That's not ready yet. The bracelet, you want to see that? I'll do that after this, okay? So you don't mind that, right? Amy, I'm going to do your Opalite, then this one. So, so Kathy can go... She's ahead of me in time. Okay, so this is amazing. This is Opalite neck glass, 14 millimeter beads. Okay, and then the sterling silver, the Moonstone's amazing, isn't it? It's small but mighty. Okay, this is an Opalite necklace, 14 millimeter beads, 20 to 22 inches. These are each 4. Look, it has that orange glow. I did want to restring it, but I figured I've been busy. I've been really busy since I started consigning, because you have to research. Some of it needs researched a long time. Not all of it. I've been doing this 5 years, and I catch on fast. Okay, huge beads. I think it's nice. It is an Opalite. It starts at 30. Okay, they're 14 millimeters each. They're huge. It's not sterling findings. It's 20 to 22 inches. If you're restringing, right? I'd use a 1 millimeter silk cord on this if you're going to restring it, Amy. The bigger, the better. I learned when I had to restring something bigger, I used the bigger thread, and it was so much easier for me with the bigger millimeter. Because then you don't have to, like, double the knot up, and it messes up. Those are nice beads. But Amy's in at 30. I'll just give it a minute, just see if anybody else comes in. I don't want to skip anyone. Yeah, you want to make sure it's like you don't have to double, like, to make sure it doesn't go through the hole, you know what I mean? Then it gets sloppy. I restrung one of the something with the 35 with Martha with the 1 millimeter, and it turned out exceptionally good. The only problem I struggle with is putting a clasp on things. I do need some information, some help with that. It's a matter of experience, I think. I can get the clasp on there, but they're not always the prettiest. Amy's at 40. Thank you. I'll do this bracelet next, then the Moonstone, and then the mother of pearl liquid, or wait. And the Moonstone too was asked for. Okay, thank you guys. 45 with Martha. It's huge. You can wear it without restringing it. It has that beautiful orange glow that you like to see underneath it. You know what I mean? I gave my daughter a 1950 once for Christmas. And it glows like that, and almost red. It glows, actually. She loves it. I gave it to her when I figured out what it was. Okay, I didn't know what this was when I first started. Okay, I'm going to call this for Pretty Fabulous Things, who's Martha, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And sold. Amy, thank you for your bits. And congrats. It has a nice underglow. Okay. Let's put it in a bag. Okay. I'm going to put you down as your... Well, you come up either way, actually. 45 for the Opalite. Humongous Opalite beads. Okay. All right. I got the next 3 things here. I'm going to do... This one is... I want to just show this because I'd never seen... I'm gonna be honest, I've never seen a Napier bracelet, really, from this time period. But look, it's signed up under here, Napier, right there, N-A-P-I-E-R. And people are really off the wall on the prices. Like I said, I'm not going to be. That's clear rhinestone. And these are AB crystal. And this is strung on chain. I think it's like 1960s. Okay. It has an original safety chain on it. And you can take it off and put it back on. But it's a box clasp. Snaps into place. You have a nice big piece. I think it's very nice. I did price it. I priced it under what everybody else was substantially, but I wanted to be fair to her. It fits a 5 to a 6.5 inch. Okay, that does attach. Okay. I'm sure you guys believe me, but let me show you. It has the original, both pieces are original on here. 5 to 6.5 inches. It's small. It fit me just right at 6.5. Okay, not with not a whole lot of room. Okay, it's very beautiful. This I started at 50. This is a vintage 1960s Napier. Could be a little older. They've been making jewelry for since the 1800s. You think early 60s? Okay, thank you. So I was right. That's what I thought. 60s or 50s. 60s sounds right. Because we know the AB came out in the late 50s, right? So, but yeah, thank you, Martha. Patty, Susan's in at 50. I am like a third of what it was going for on online. And if the consignor's watching, don't get mad. No, she won't get mad. I think it's still 50 was a good price. Somebody had it. A couple people had the price really, really high. It is beautiful, though. And you don't see Napier bracelets very often. Maybe that's why they had it so high. I don't know. I only saw it in a couple of places. But there it is on chain. Let's see. Okay. All right. So I see Susan in. I don't know if anyone else is going to come in. I'm going to call it in a minute. Napier 3 strands strung on chain. Isn't that pretty? Look at that. For $10. It's on copper. I don't care. I like copper. That was 3. All right. I'm going to... Oh, Kathy's in at 55. Thank you. Let me hang it up and get it off my hands. You might see it better. There we go. Thank you for your bid. It is small. Yeah, it just fit my 6.5. And so, yeah, being a little bit smaller is probably better. 60 with the wrist. I mean, a little smaller than 6 would probably be better. A 6.5. I'm a 6.5. Susan's in at 60 and Kathy came out, and it's gonna go to Susan now. Too small. Okay, yeah, it fit my 6.5 pretty snug, like just right. So 5.5 to I figured it would be like a 5 to 6.5 inch wrist because it is small. It's an older bracelet. All right, I'm gonna call it to Susan. So then I'm gonna call it for 50 then, okay? I don't know. I don't care. Cheryl thinks she'll get upset with me. I'm gonna call it for 50. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and sold. Sold to Susan for 50. Thank you. I think that's fair since Kathy said it wouldn't fit and came out that way. You know what I mean? I think that's fair. Okay, now I'll do the mother of pearl. Then I have this. So for 50, beautiful Napier. That was a good price for you. Look it up online. When you look it up online, you'll see what I was talking about. Okay, so I'm going to do this. I believe these are sterling. I didn't test them, but they definitely look like it, right? This is amazing. It looks like liquid silver and it's mother of pearl. It's 8 strands. You have 8 strands. And this is long. And let me look. It's on a different page. It's not that one. 8 strands, 30 inches around the neck. Like a liquid silver mother of pearl. I'm calling it a liquid silver. A liquid mother of pearl. How's that? Doesn't it look like liquid silver, kind of? It's graduated. Let me show you that. I'm just going to put it on like this, you see? And the smallest strand, you can even not, like, twist it up if you wanted to. Like, I'm not going to do that. I don't want to mess it up when it's yours. You can do what you want. The shortest is 30 inches around your neck, okay? And it goes down, like, graduated in length. Okay, I started at 75, which, it's beautiful. Look at all that beautiful mother of pearl. They kind of remind me of liquid silver. I don't see a name on this one. So I don't know who the maker is, but it is beautiful and it is unique actually. They had like a really high priced one named. It's not that because I don't see a maker's mark on it, so I don't know who it is. But weren't a whole lot of these to compare to, except for the one that was over $500. But this has no name on it, so I'm not saying it's them. Okay, so Amy's in at 75, but it's beautiful. Thank you, Amy. I'll wait just a minute. Yeah, it hangs nice, too. Let me show you how it hangs if I don't double it, okay? Just so you can get an idea. Being cameraed on, it is hard this way, but it makes the jewelry looks better cameraed on. Because you can see everything. See? Like, and when it's like, it'll actually fit your neck differently. Nobody has a neck that size. I don't care how small you are. See? You're going to have a very nice drape. An excellent drape, actually, on this. So we're at 75. I'll wait just a minute and then I'll call it to Amy for 75. The beautiful mother of pearl. Then I'll do the Moonstone. The St. John earrings are amazing. Has anybody written yours? I saw one other pair online. They were available, I guess, but all right, I'm going to call this to Amy in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I think I showed it long enough. Sold. Beautiful, beautiful mother of pearl. I do have another mother of pearl too, guys. This is your first thing, right? Yeah, so I won't be tangling it up with anything if I just put it in. If I put anything else in, I'll put it in its own bag. Oh, I'm going to do the Moonstone first. You're welcome. Thank you. It's a beautiful necklace. Okay, next. Let's move the bust. This is nice. I don't know the dating on it, but it's really beautiful. Moonstone, and I believe that's a natural inclusion. Yes, so I won't have to add any more shipping for you. It's very nice. That's the other person's stuff. I'm in the wrong area. Okay, this is a sterling silver Moonstone bracelet. It's going to fit a 6.5 to a 7.5 inch wrist. Now, there are no signages on it. Everything is soldered shut on this. The pieces are soldered shut. That's the back. It's really amazing, Moonstone. You see how it's shiny? You have that. See, it has the toggle. It's unsigned. So I don't know who made it, but you can wear it at 6 to 7.5 inches, I think. Because 6.5 to 7.5. It measures 8 inches total. But, you know, it takes up a little bit of room. See, that's how big it is. I'm a 6.5. Okay. Yeah, I think it takes up a little bit of room. It measures 8 inches, but I do think that, see, I'm 6.5, and that's how much room I would have with it if I put it on. Probably like a 7.5 at the biggest, I think. It's really nice. It's really good quality. Moonstone. It's very clear and the blue's amazing on it. So it's smaller. It's vintage. I mean, the stones are smaller, but it's very amazing. It's a vintage bracelet. I don't know who made it because it doesn't have a marking on it, but I did test it and it's definitely sterling and I could tell it's Moonstone. I mean, just look at it. All right, this starts at 75 if anybody's interested. If not, I'll research it more and bring it back. But it's very beautiful. Clear. And look at the flash on it. You don't have to really do anything to get it to... Definitely vintage. They started using toggles, what, in the 50s? So 50s are more recent, I guess. I don't think they used toggles before 1950, actually. All right, I'm probably going to pass on it if nobody's interested. I'll revisit it. I'll research it more and bring it back if nobody's interested. Is there anything anybody is interested in, or should I just start rolling through stuff? I have a flapper length mother of pearl. The black, I didn't get to verify if it's Whitby jet or not. I just don't know. I'm going to pass on this, okay? I'll bring it back. I'll maybe it'll come back less if I can figure out anything. I really like it, actually. Oh, the Nikki Butler ring that I have is bronze. Garnet. I don't know what that stone is, but it's stone. She said she thinks it's ruby. I can't confirm it because I can't tell. It's not going quite up to the ruby range on a proscenium, but you know that the proscenium's not a tell-all type thing, you know. So, but these are definitely garnet. I'm not sure of that stone, but it is a stone. It's beautiful. It is signed NB, and in India, because that's where the stones come from. They have beautiful stones. In that country, it is signed right there. NB, and then India over here. And the face on this is, I think it's over an inch. Let me see. I already measured it. It is the Nikki Butler bronze garnet and some other type of stone ring, a size 7 3/4. I'll show you that in a minute. On the ring sizer. The face is 1 1/4 inches. That means up and down this way. Doesn't quite fit on there. You get a size 8. It's like checkerboard faceted on that pink stone. And then the garnets they're faceted, like you see a little bit differently. It's a beautiful ring. It is bronze. He did have a bronze line. Let me show you the back of it without moving it. There's the back. There's the front. I think it's lovely. It is a Nikki Butler size 7 3/4, like I said 15 times. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm kidding. It starts at 50. It's bronze. It's beautiful, actually. Look at the details. I do. Oh, God. Look at that. So cute. The little ribbons on the side. It's beautiful. I do repeat myself a lot. But it's better than not telling people. I hate when I'm trying to buy something and I don't know the details and they leave things out. So I try to control that, though. I'm working on it. Amy's in at 50. Thank you. It's a beautiful ring. And it's a fair price. I did my comps on his bronze jewelry. I used to think Nikki Butler was a woman. It is a man. His jewelry is beautiful. Now, I thought this was Nikki Butler as well. Okay, look at that big, beautiful thing. I want this one. You see that? No, I'm joking. I can't have it. I gotta sell it. I gotta sell everything. That's why I have them. It's a 5-stone ring, a size 8, and it's absolutely amazing. I don't know what that blue stone is. I didn't get to go see the jeweler. So I'm going to call this to Amy in just a minute if nobody else comes in. Indeed it is. It's amazing. All right, I'm going to call this beautiful Nikki Butler. It looks fantastic in the bronze, by the way, and I like bronze jewelry. I have a pair of, well, they're brass or bronze earrings from Mexico. Let me call this in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and sold to Amy for 50. Congratulations. It's a beautiful ring. I don't know what that stone is. If you find out, let me know. I'm going to put it in a bag so it doesn't tangle up in the necklace. I'll keep that necklace safe. Okay, 50 for Nikki. Nikki Butler. Oh my God. I'm sorry. Sorry, guys. I'm too close to it. Okay. I am sorry about that. Hopefully it didn't turn anyone's stomach seeing that bounce. Give me a thumbs up if you haven't. When I get to 25, I will give money or a gift away. Only $5 towards a purchase, but it helps. This one is owned. I'll show this big, massive, beautiful thing next. It is signed India in 925. I don't see an NB on it. It doesn't really look like Nikki Butler's design, but it's definitely sterling and they are all stones. Let's show them closer. Let's enlarge it. Look at this. These are amethyst. That one's checkerboard cut. And these are blue topaz. I don't know what that is. We have two. And do you see the inclusions in that? See that? Tanzanite. Possible. It's a beautiful ring. I have it started at a decent price. I'll tell you what that is. It is actually an 8 1/4. It's looking like, right? Let's make sure it's correct. It's a beautiful, well, yeah. And it fits on this finger for me pretty well enough. It's a really nice ring. I did buff up the silver a little bit. I figured it didn't matter if it had the oxidation on it. So it's an 8 or a little over an 8, okay? We'll say 8. See, it's right on the 8. I don't want to squeeze it around. I can make anything a little bit bigger if you do that, I think. I don't know who this is, but it's a 5-stone ring, and it's amazing. And it starts at, this one starts at 80. Those stones are amazing. See, this is glass. I found that out. My ring, one ring's glass. Not this. This is stone. These are stones. This one's glass. It was scratched in the front. That's a beautiful ring, though. I really like this one. Got these humongous stones. Am I too close? I'm not too close, am I? Beautiful. Amy's in at 80. Thank you. Here's the back. Let me make sure I'm showing it to you. Wow, look how big they are. I didn't clean it. I'll let you clean it. I did buff it because it had some oxidation on it from sitting. Look how it's cut. It's a beautiful ring, actually. I think that's a good deal on this. If anybody else wants to come in, you can come in. I will welcome other bids. You see they're different colors slightly. Like a London blue and blue, I think. And that. Okay. Then I'll leave you go. I'll leave you do it then. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful ring. Those stones are big. This is like an inch. I don't know how many carats they are. I could determine that if I did millimeters and tried getting depth and everything if I wanted to, but I wouldn't be 100% on it. Okay. I'm going to call it to Amy. I don't see anybody else in. This is a beautiful 5-stone ring. It's massive, a size 8. Triple shank. It's signed in there. It's nice. I'm going to call it to you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And sold. I think I showed that long enough, right? It's a beautiful ring. She sent me I'm going to show the other stuff that didn't sell last week, too. On Tuesday, I mean, because I didn't have... Some of the stuff didn't sell. Okay, sterling silver 5-stone ring. Thank you, Amy. Congrats. It's beautiful. All right, now what? You're welcome. I thought it was amazing. I would have liked to have kept it, but I'm limited. I can only keep certain things. I have St. John earrings here. Yes, indeed. Yep. Yeah, I put out a consigner video on Wednesday, and yeah, those are consigner. I still have a Moonstone one from her as well. This little beautiful Moonstone sterling silver with no marking on it. I think it's vintage, okay? And then this little tiny one, it's cute. It can be worn as a tip. I have beautiful St. John. Look, signed. I'll offer these, see if anybody rolls in for wants these. St. John. The Moonstone. I'll show that in a minute. These are signed St. John. They're gold-plated enamel, and I have the sizes. Let me show these, see if anybody's interested in these. These are designer earrings. We all know that, right? I love the designer jewelry. Because it's good to me. I said it's good to me. It has been good to me. These are St. John black enamel, clear crystal baguettes, and gold plating 1-inch hoops. They start at $40 if anybody's interested. These are in pristine condition. They look brand new, like they'd never been worn. You have the baguette crystals or rhinestones. Let's call them rhinestones. Black enameling in between, and they're gold plated. They're signed St. John here and on the back, like I showed underneath the clip. They're in good shape. I don't know the exact dating on them. Maybe 1990s or something. That's a guess. I'll show the Moonstone, the two little Moonstone rings. St. John. No. I think they're nice. I like my designer jewelry. Not that I wear it. Because I sell it all. But I like it. And just because it's easy for me to know what dating it is for the most part. Maybe that's one reason why I don't have a challenge with it at all. All right, I'm going to pass on these, and I'll do the other rings. Okay, so with the Moonstones, I have the little baby, we'll call it, and then the bigger one. Here's the little baby. Beautiful, like the bracelet. She had them together. When she sent them, this was attached to that. It kind of look like they go together, right? And this is actually signed 925, though. I couldn't find a marking on that. So the little baby one, Little Moonstone, is a size 6.5. This one I can offer. It's a 6.5. It's a small stone, but that I started at 15, actually, if anybody wants it. And then I'll show the other one. I do have the other one before me without any markings on it. Is a little bit bigger. The other one's a 7.5. This is a 6.5. I would wear it like you could wear it on your ring finger. You could wear it as a tip somewhere, I like tip rings. I like the copper one I found. Isn't that beautiful, actually? Okay. I should display it now. I'm going to call it to you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, sold. It's cute. It came with a beautiful bracelet. I'll do the other one. The other one's a size, Little Moonstone, that one is. The other one is a size 7.5. Yeah, I'm going to keep that one for a while. I've been wanting a Moonstone, and it was cheap enough that I can afford to get. It's nice, though. I don't know what the little stones are. Pricey these, because it's in copper, huh? The little ones. Sterling silver Moonstone ring. I love the midi rings. Thank you. Size 7.5. This is a beautiful Moonstone. It's clear. And the blue flash is amazing on. I don't know how old it is, but I didn't see him. Look how beautiful it is underneath. I didn't see a marking on it. Size 7.5. I think it's vintage. I don't know how old. I'll admit that. I'm not at that point yet. I'm getting good, but I ain't sure, okay? Somebody might be able to say just like in a heartbeat, not Anna, by just the design of it. But I can't do that yet. I do think it's vintage. I don't know how old. But it's beautiful Moonstone. And it's not a huge one, but like I said, sometimes it's not always the big look at the flash on that. This I started at 38. It doesn't have a marking on it, but I did test it, and it's definitely sterling silver. And a beautiful domed Moonstone. Suzanne's at 38, thank you. I think it might be older. Look at the details on the side of it, actually. I missed that before. Okay, see that? Yeah, it's definitely vintage. Again, I don't know how old it is. Anybody's watching it knows. Any of those big wigs out there, pop out. They're probably not watching me. I'm sure they're busy. It's a beautiful rainbow Moonstone ring, and I do think it's vintage, especially upon seeing the details on the side. But I can't say the exact dating on it because I don't know. But it's amazing flash, and it's a really nice quality Moonstone. All right, I'm going to call Susan. I don't see anybody else in. Dollar increments are okay. If anybody wants to come in. This one's a more modern one. It's still a beautiful flash, but you can tell this is an older It's an older stone. All right, I'm going to call it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and sold to Suzanne. Thank you, Suzanne. That's the wrong bag. Almost. Wait a minute. Oh, wait. Oh, my God. You're welcome. Okay, I have Susan Cox and Suzanne Hahn. Suzanne, this is your first purchase tonight, right? I'm going to get myself confused. Is this your first purchase? The bracelet. Okay, that went to, okay. Let me keep that clear. Thank you. Have I sold to you before? If I have, I'm sorry if I forgot. It takes me a few times. Okay, there's a form right there you can fill out if you haven't yet. Okay, it just asks for your PayPal email address, so I know. Welcome, thank you, and congratulations. Thank you for being here. 38 for vintage Moonstone ring. Okay, thank you. All right, thank you very much. It's a beautiful one. Here's the bell. That's all I have for the first purchase is a bell. I used a bell. I'm trying to remember. All right, what else should I show? Let me show some stuff I had from the other consignment that didn't sell because Tuesday was a, I have a Taxco bracelet. This is a nice 43.2 gram, measures 2.5 inches, so it's like an average size. You push it here, that chain stays on there. It is marked Taxco. Let me tell you, Mexico, I mean, and T something. It's 43.2 grams. And it is marked TM143925 in Mexico. Right in here. And it has these rings continuing. It's a nice solid bracelet. It's 43.2 grams. You open it up right here. It has a good click. It's a good bracelet. This one, this is from the other consigner that I'm working with, person consigning for. It's a beautiful bracelet, and we started this at 100. It's 43.2 grams, and it's signed in there. As you can see, it has the hinge. It locks well. That's very secure. Let me show you what it looks like on my wrist at 6.5 inches, okay? I think it fits up to a 7-inch wrist, maybe a little bit bigger. I'm 6.5 inches. You want it to move a little bit. It measures 2.5 inches across. So I'm sorry, I need to get a cone. I don't have a cone, but I think it's up to 7 inches. Okay, I'm 6.5. Let me show you what it looks like on me again. My wrist is 6.5 inches, and there's how much room I have. It fits my wrist good, I think. I think it'll fit up to a 7-inch wrist. At 6.5 inches, that's how much room I have. I will get a cone for the future. So although people claim they're not great, I would like a harder one. Those little plastic paper ones don't work well. Okay, so that's good at an average size. It measures 2.5 inches from here to here. And then you have about an inch or 3/4 of an inch on the face of it. It starts at 100. It's beautiful. That's a good price if you want to screenshot it, if you like it, and go look. I'm under what was being asked. The lock is great on it. On the face of it, which is this part here, it is a 1/2 inch, not an inch. Like you have a 1/2 inch from here, maybe a little bit more. Vintage. I don't know if it's vintage. It's after 1980s. Okay, I do know that because of the marking, the T M marking. They started using the T markings on Taxco in 1980. But I think it's nice. If anybody's looking for a nice Taxco bracelet, it's 43.2 grams of sterling. All right, I'm going to put that there for 1 minute and see what I'm going to show next. I guess I'm going to pass on. That's okay. If anybody comes in after the fact, okay, grab it. I'll hold on to this for a couple more weeks and then show it. But if anybody comes in after the fact and you want it, contact me. I could sell it at the 100. I'm at least $50 under what it was being sold for online. sold more other places. So I'm going to pass on it. Okay. I wanted to show this because I think this is going back tomorrow, but if anybody likes it, I can sell it. It's size 7.5. It is beautiful pave style set, garnet and black spinel. It's signed SG925. There's the gallery. It's sterling silver, garnet, and black spinel framing. It's a beautiful ring. It's a size 7.5. Let me show you what it looks like on. That's a really nice ring, actually. I think it's beautiful. This one was, this was started at 120. It is spinel and garnet and sterling silver. And this is like an inch going from hair down on the face. It's really beautiful. You see how, look how they're inlaid in there. All those beautiful garnets. And then you have black spinel right here. It's a lot of beautiful garnet. And then if you look in the back, there's the gallery underneath. Signed SG, that's S as in Sam, G925. I really like it. She likes it. So this one I'm not allowed to drop down. So if anybody comes on, I might hold it another week. I'll talk to her about that. If anybody comes in and you want it at 120, I could sell it at 120. She won't go any lower because she likes it and it's worth more. Okay, so I'm going to pass on it though, okay? It is available though if anybody comes on. I have a little Taxco band ring. Does anybody want some fun brooches? Costume. I do have her as well. This is really beautiful vintage red snowflake obsidian ruby earrings, a carved bone face, and a garnet stone in her head. There's the bail. This is 3 inches. This is a vintage Sage and Goddess pin, from Sage and Offerings. That was 100, if anybody's interested. Let me hang it up and show it to you. On the Torque, she's beautiful. I will hang her on this one. Well, maybe not. It doesn't fit. We'll hang it on the green neck. It is. The garnets are pretty beautiful. That's a garnet. These are rubies. Red snowflake obsidian. You see the red in there? Sterling silver. A nice big bail. And there's the back. You have an opening for those stones. And the obsidian is open in the back. I couldn't find this one, and she said she had this for at least over 20 years. So I'm calling it vintage. Vintage enough. It's not a modern Sage and piece. Okay. I'll leave it here for just a minute, and then I'll pass in a minute. I think she's beautiful. I have some costume brooches. I do have more of the, I have the marcasite, and I have jade in gold and black onyx. Couple pairs of rosary beads. One's a check clasp pair. We'll pass on them. All right. I didn't get up to 25 yet. If I do, I'll give something away. If not, I'm not worried about it. It's okay. But if you give me a thumbs up. I'm sure you guys who are here did. Okay. What's next? I offered that. I have a little Taxco band ring. It's a 6.5. But I think it's fitting as a 6. You know how when you have a band ring, sometimes they fit smaller. And I'm saying that is because I wear like a 6 1/4 and it's very tight on my finger unless I've gained some weight. But I think it's fitting more like a 6. You have to account for sometimes the band rings do that. This has a signature on the inside. Let me tell you what it says. It's a Taxco ring. It is signed TP95 Mexico and 925. It's got a little bit of weight to it for being small. Let me tell you how much it weighs. I didn't weigh it. It's small, but still it has some weight to it. It actually weighs 4.6 grams for the little ring. This starts at 30 if anybody wants a little Taxco band ring. I'd say it says 6.5. I'm thinking it's fitting more like a 6. But it's signed up. And it's Taxco band ring right there. I have that. I have 3 bangles that are sterling silver. These ones go up to size 8. These will fit a size 8 wrist. I can offer those. They're sterling silver. I have those here. And I have a chrome diopside cross that's absolutely amazing that I'm offering for a fraction of the price with a foxtail chain. That's one that I can't really take lower than $100, but it's worth that. It's a 2-inch cross. It's a bigger cross on there than some of the other ones. So I'm going to pass on the little band ring. Is anybody interested in these bracelets? These are sterling silver, 8.6 grams each, and they can be worn on it up to an 8-inch wrist. Look at all the room I have. I'm at 6.5. They're 8.6 grams each, so you have like almost 27 grams between the 3. Like 26 grams, something like that. 3 bracelets. If anybody wants me to run these. These 3 start at 75. I'll run them. How's that? You have 3 of them. They measure 3 inches across. So they are actually going to fit an 8-inch wrist. They're a total of like 26 grams for all 3. Because they're 8.6 grams each. Somewhere around that. 3 sterling silver bangles. There's no markings on them, but they are sterling. I tested them. Fit an 8-inch wrist on those. Okay. Okay. Should I show the chrome diopside? Anybody interested? Has a 24-inch foxtail chain and a beautiful chrome diopside stone. I still have the new stuff too that I could show. The pendant's 2 inches, and it's clear topaz and chrome diopside. This is mined in Russia and Siberia. I think they mine it a few days out of the month. They call it the Russian emerald. I'm going to pass on those bracelets, okay? I have this as a 2-inch, I'm going to offer this again, a 2-inch pendant, chrome diopside and clear topaz. Nice bale. It's beautiful. Foxtail chain that's 24 inches. It's sterling silver, signed Italy. It's a long, beautiful chain. Combined, both pieces are $100, okay, for both. All right. Let me move those. It's chrome diopside, mined in Siberia, only in Siberia. And 2-inch cross. There's one online for $90 that is a 1-inch cross. This is a 2-inch cross. And it's faceted chrome diopside. I think it's beautiful. Don't mind the bust. I'm using my brooch bust by accident. How did I? I stab this occasionally. Chrome diopside, sterling silver, clear topaz, beautiful Russian emerald cross pendant. And that's a foxtail chain. It's 24 inches in sterling, marked Italy. But that does, the bust looks a mess. That starts at $100. If anybody comes on after the fact, I could sell it at that. I can't drop the price on that, the Taxco, or the garnet ring, or the obsidian, okay? Or her, because she wants her back if I can't sell for it, because she loves her and she doesn't want to go. Okay, thank you, Susan. Susan's in at 100. It's beautiful. And you'll be, the pricing, I'm under the pricing. I didn't even see one this size when I was recomping today, because I look every time before I sell something, because prices change. But it is beautiful. Thank you so much. If anybody else is interested, you can come in. If not, I'm going to call it just a minute to Susan. It's Susan and Suzanne. That's how I can keep you guys separate. All right, I'm going to call it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and sold. Thank you and congratulations. She said if it didn't sell at that, she was going to hang it up or wear it. If she didn't wear it, but it's a beautiful Italian foxtail chain. I think the chain alone has to be worth $50. Okay, congratulations. Thank you. I'm going to put it in a bag so nothing happens to it. So it doesn't get tangled up in anything, or the stones don't get knocked out. Although it's well made. On a well-made piece, the stones don't really fall out, but you know what I mean. Just to be safe. Thank you, Susan. It's beautiful. That was a consignment piece. And chrome diopside is it's not easy to come by. I know, I've never found it in a thrift store. They're chrome diopside and in clear topaz. Hi, Marcia. I've never found chrome diopside in a thrift store myself. It's not even being sold all. I mean, it is sold, but it's not a common thing. Okay, I do have, does anybody like costume, or should I keep showing? I have this. I've had this. Let me show this real quick. This is 14 karat gold and 4mm pearls, diamonds, and blue sapphires. Look at the blue on the sapphire. There are 2 diamonds in between each sapphire, and these are all, that's all set in gold. You see the diamonds? There's 2 diamonds and 2 sapphires, 4mm pearls. And it's 14 karat gold. I can show you. It fits a 6.5. Let me see, because I did measuring up on it. I want to make sure I'm correct. It actually is, it's marked on here 14K. It is actually a 6. I'll show you how it fits my 6.5 wrist. It's signed 14K. I'm going to put it on my wrist, okay? Yeah, she sent me a few chrome diopside pieces because she used to collect it. And then she moved more towards a different type of jewelry, so she sent me a lot of it to sell. And they call it the Russian emerald. It's only mined in Siberia, and a few times a month, actually. Not this. This is pearls. I'm going to show you how it fits my 6.5 wrist. I'm going to get it on tonight. There. Okay, so it's measures 7.5 inches, but the pearls are taking some room up. I'm 6.5. I think it's a 6 to a 7 inch wrist, okay? Maybe, I don't think it's supposed to be real tight. You see the room I have? This is beautiful. And sapphire is my stone, but I'd rather sell it. This is mine, actually. It is signed 14K Mexico. I price comping online. There's an emerald one, the exact same bracelet for like $500, and I saw one sold for $339 of this exact bracelet. 14K there, 14K the diamonds in blue sapphire, which are really beautiful color of blue. I like a dark rich. I'll give you a price, and if anybody's interested, you can get it at that. If you want to take a picture of it and comp it, and go see what you can see. Let me move my gaudy rings off. Sapphire, diamond, and 4mm pearls, and set in 14 karat gold. And the amethyst are very, that's not amethyst. Hold on, I'm trying to find a normal flashlight. You know what it is, a sapphire. Here it is. Here it is. Look at the beautiful blue. They're very beautiful dark blue sapphires. This starts at 100, 200, not 100. I can't do that, which is a great deal if anybody's interested. You saw how it fit my wrist. I think it goes from 6 to 7 inches. 14K finding. It's a box clasp. It's a pearl clasp. See? And those are 4mm pearls. I don't know these what the caratage is on any of this. I'm sorry, I just don't. But it's beautiful. You got the sapphires and the diamonds. They're small diamonds, but they're not chips, okay? They actually are little diamonds in there. But they're not big. But you got 2 on each one, which is satin 14 karat gold. All right, so you've got, what, 8 diamonds and, or 6 diamonds and 6 sapphires. And I'll start that at 200. If anybody comes in after the fact, I'll sell it at that. It's a nice bracelet. But it has a little box that I actually was keeping it in. Just a little velvet box, but it's beautiful. It's a beautiful bracelet. Okay, I'm going to pass on that too, I think. I think it's beautiful. Okay, what else should I show you, ladies and gentlemen? Does anybody want rosaries? Let's show what's on the trays and you can tell me. This is 10 karat gold and black onyx strung and knotted on silk. Now, the onyx measures actually the cloisonne beads measure an inch, inch this way. And look, they're like little tubes. They're decorated with gold and and enamel. These are 10 karat gold. These beads measure 5 millimeters, I think. Let's see, because... No, the 10 karat beads are 5 millimeters. The onyx are 10. Okay. So you have 10 millimeter black onyx, 5 millimeter 10 karat gold beads that are on each side of the beautiful cloisonne. This necklace measures 32 inches in length. Let me show you that. Well, I don't have to show you it. I measured it. It's 32 inches. And I have a decent price on it. I did my comps on it. It's beautiful. It does have some 10K on it. Black onyx, cloisonne. Beautiful. I don't know the exact dating on this. I don't know, 50s to 70s or something. I'm not sure, though. It could be any date. But it's beautifully strung. And it is strung and knotted on black silk. These are onyx beads that are, what did I say, 10 millimeters, 15 times there. Can never be said I didn't say. Anyways, 32 inches in length. I started at 125. I'm well under what I saw it for online, if anybody wants to grab it. 10 millimeters, strung and knotted on, with silk in between. Beautiful cloisonne beads here. They are decorated with gold and enamel. These are actually 10 karat gold on each side of the cloisonne. It makes them pop. Makes them stand out. I think it's beautiful. Starts at 125. It's a beautiful necklace. And that is a lot of black onyx there. I don't know the exact dating on it. All right. That's beautiful. Beautiful. I like that, actually. There's 4 of these, as you can see. Like, I have the bust. It's hard to show when you're on, like, 2 there, and then 2 here. So when you're wearing it long, you could wear it paired up with those on either side. Like that is how you would probably wear it. It's 32 inches, and it doesn't have a clasp. I froze for a minute, didn't I? So you wouldn't be able to double it because there's no clasp. It's a beautiful quality necklace, and the cheapest I'd seen it is $180, and it's not online anymore. I don't know what happened to it. So I was able to offer it at a lower price because she allowed me to price the way I wanted. I think it's beautiful. If anybody sees it, I will be able to sell it at $125. If you want to look for a while and find it and comp it, that's a good deal for this beautiful necklace. I'm going to pass on it, okay? Let me show you guys what I have. I have a cat brooch. I do have costume pieces, because why not? I saved a portion of them for my end of the month sale. She said I could, and why not? But I have had this sophisticated cat at a buy it now. I'll put him in as a buy it now. He's adorable. Okay, he's vintage. He has green rhinestone eyes and like little pave style set. Clear rhinestones are over his body. Isn't he adorable? I think it's fantabulous. Look at this cat. Hold on a minute. What am I doing? It's a 2-inch green-eyed cat. It's 20 if anybody wants it. It's adorable. Let me show you the details. Green eyes, whiskers, adorable. Rhinestones in his ears, rhinestones clustered all over his little body, and there's his back. It's adorable. I mean, it's cute. I think it's vintage. Thank you, Susan. It's sold to you. As you know, I don't have to put a sold because it was buy it now. Congrats. He's adorable. $20 for Mr. Cat. And I lost my pen. That's Anna's good for that. I have another cat. I broke one of them by accident. He was the modern one, at least. I felt terrible. I broke her cat. This that she sent me, she was okay with it. Look at that cat. Isn't it adorable? Oh, it's funny. I'm like really enlarged her. This is a smaller cat. It's a Napier cat, 1.5 inches actually. He is signed Napier right there on the back. The one that I broke's adorable. Signed Napier, fold over. There's probably 60s or something, maybe 80s. Cute. He has a little scarf, and he has rhinestone saddle through his body. He's buy it now, 15. He is a little Napier guy. An Napier. It's a jewelry company designer. Susan's at 15. Thank you. He's yours, I mean. He's sold at 15. All right, he's cute, isn't he? The Napier cat. What else? I have big blue clip earrings. Look how pretty. I don't know who the designer is on these. I didn't figure that out because I can't figure them out usually at all. Thank you. Wait, there's some paper on this actually. I got it off. Okay, these are clips. The clips are good. I'll rinse that one off more. There was paper on it. I missed that. I went through a lot of jewelry, guys, comping and everything in 2 days. I mean, I worked hard. I worked like 16 hours yesterday from the time I got up. From the time I went to bed, between shopping and comping, I was up. Oh my God. These are 1 1/8 inches. These are really nice. These are buy it now 20 if anybody wants these vintage clip earrings, silver tone, beautiful darker rhinestones, and then a lighter surrounding them. Look how pretty. Let me hang them up instead of using my hands. Yeah, I worked so much yesterday, just crazy. They're nice. Those are 20 if anybody wants them. If not, we'll pass on them. I don't think anybody wants them, right? Okay, they're nice. I like them. Okay, so I showed that. I do have the Nancy Reagan inspired. This was originally made for Nancy Reagan. That's why I'm saying that. This is 1980s. This is Nolan Miller. It is signed China and Nolan Miller. You'll see China on a lot of designer jewelry because that's where it was made. And it is signed Nolan Miller. This is a big rhodium plated in the back. It's rhodium. You have red rhinestones and clear set, all in clear rhinestones set in here, and those look like red crystals to me. It's beautiful. They call it the Nancy Rose, okay? Nolan Miller Nancy Rose 1980 Glamour Collection. They're pricey. I put it mid-range, $50. There's baguettes here. Round rhinestones clustered in there. You have red enameling and uranium, not uranium, that is rhodium, like highlighting, and then some larger rhinestones there with red crystals. Look how beautiful it is. There's even red in here. This is an amazing job. Thank you, Susan at 50. If anybody else wants to come in, I do welcome $1 increments. If not, I'll just call this for 50 to Susan. Excuse me, guys, with that cough. I am mostly better. I have 2 pairs of rosary beads. I'll have you know that if anybody wants to see them. Okay. I already showed the black onyx necklace, so we can not show that again. I have coral, satin sterling, peacock pearls, and some costume brooches. All right, I'm going to call this to you in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and sold to Susan. Thank you, Susan, for 50. I'm going to put it in a bag. Let me give you a ring of the bell. And I just knocked my thing. I'm sorry about that. Okay. Okay. 50 for the Nancy Rose. Did anybody ever hear of that? You're welcome. Yeah, it's beautiful. It's pretty nice. I thought it was beautiful. Okay, what else do I have? Let me show you since I'm selling the consignment stuff first, let me show you that. And then I have some of my own stuff to offer. But I do have 2 pairs of rosaries. I already showed those, so I'm not going to show them again. I dropped one of those bangles. I'll get it later. Okay, what I have on this tray is a flapper length mother of pearl with a barrel clasp. This is 56 inches. I think that's flapper length, right? Yeah. And this is jade with gold filled. Jade, beautiful white jade in green. And they put it's gold. The clasp is gold filled, so I'm calling the beads gold filled. I didn't test them. They're at least gold filled, and they put a magnetic clasp on it. But it's a beautiful jade necklace. I think that's the lotus flower. I have that from the consignment. I have this Victorian Revival. I cleaned most of the glue off it. There might be a little bit. I might clean it better if it doesn't sell. And if anybody likes it, let me know. I can offer it. It's Victorian Revival. These are a lightweight plastic cameo. I don't think these are in wire because I don't see a name, but I have some copper enamel cufflinks. They're pretty nice. They're those type of cufflinks. I have those. They have a patent pending on a clip. I have this Cladal. Am I pronouncing it right? The Irish symbol. Marcasites. It's a faux pearl. I was thinking of taking that pearl out and putting a real one in there. But I didn't because it's not my jewelry to do that too, so I left it alone. It's sterling silver and it's marked 925. That's a faux pearl. These are all marcasites. It is sterling. It's cute, right? It's the, am I pronouncing that right? Claddagh, I think. Cladagh. I may be pronouncing it wrong. It's an Irish thing. I already showed the Moonstone. I have, this is CZ's in sterling ring. This is a heavy, let me weigh this. Those are, I did test them for diamonds just to make sure. It's a heavy vermeil pin. It's 24 grams. It's marked sterling and it's vermeil. It has gold plating on. Those are rhinestones. I have that. I showed the St. John's. Look how pretty these are. That, look at the mother of pearl on that. Oh, my Lord. This is 15 inches. This is amazing. It's marked 925. I think it was older. And it doesn't have a name on it. Okay, you want to see the ring? It is CZ, but it's 925. I did test it to make sure. It's marked 925 on the inside. And the other marks I can't read, but I did test it to make sure it was. This is a size 7, and that's a beautiful, it is a CZ. It's a green one. Look at it. And then it's clustered. This is deco style. It looks like an older ring, but it's not. Deco style size 7. I was starting this at 22. It's a pretty ring. Look. Size 7. Looks like an emerald. It's a CZ in the center. And there are CZs clustered. Let me enlarge it so I can show you. I have to wait for that to disappear. Okay. That is a CZ in the center. Susan's in it at 22. Thank you. It's a really nice ring. It does say CZ in there. I did see that. And that's what signaled me off. It was CZ's actually. 925. It's a designer. I can't see his name, but I did see CZ and 925 in here. Let's see the CZ's at the end. It's a beautiful size 7 ring. Open to let light in for the CZ's. And the stone in the middle is a CZ too, because it's not a gemstone. It's a nice ring. And Susan's in at 22. If anybody else is interested, you can come in at $1. If not, I'll call it. I think it's pretty. I'm going to call it 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and sold. I don't think I'm moving too fast. Bam, someone tell me. 22 for the sterling silver CZ deco style. That means it looks like deco, but it's not. It's pretty though. Thank you and congrats. What I have left is, this is amazing. You're welcome. Look how beautiful. Now, I don't know if it's Judith Jack. Let me show the markings. Somebody might know the older markings. I think it is, but are the newer? This looks older. It's signed sterling. I don't know that mark. Do you see that? I'll turn it. It's not James Avery either. I did look at his candelabra, and it doesn't look like an H, and this doesn't look like a style of John Hardy anyways, right? So it is Onyx in the center, and it's deco style. I don't know exactly how old it is, okay? Deco or deco style, how would we say that? It's Marcasites. I think it may be Judith Jack. It's beautiful. There's Marcasites sat all throughout here, and you have that type of clasp. Let me see what it says on the clasp. If it says 925 or sterling, okay, because that tells you a lot. There is nothing on the clasp. Looks like a handmade clasp to me. I don't know if it's Judith Jack or not, but I priced it according to what I saw online. It's beautiful. Let me give you details on it. See if anyone's interested. I think it's really beautiful. It's black onyx. And let me find it. Guess I have all the measurements already. I can hold it here like, okay, black onyx and marcasites. 2 1/4 inches from the bail down, and the pendant is 1.5 inches from here down is 1.5 inches. Beautiful black onyx. The chain is 16 inches. I'll give you a price. It's an amazing necklace, actually. I'm well under what I saw online. You can look if you want to take a shot of it. I started at 150. It's beautiful. All the marcasites are here and original. There's marcasite sat throughout here. Beautiful black onyx and marcasites. It's what they say, 2¼ inches from the bail, from the top down. And this part is 1.5 inches. Okay. It is a beautiful necklace. If I don't sell it, I'll research it more before I send it back. Suzanne's in at 150, so I will be selling it. I'm nearly half price. I'll let you know that. You can comp it later and see what I'm talking about. But I don't see the clasp. I don't know the marking. It's beautiful. I don't know who it is. It could be Judith Jack. It could be somebody else. Beautiful. Thank you. If anybody else is interested, you can come in. If not, I'll call it in like a half of a minute. I think it's a lovely necklace. It definitely looks deco, doesn't it? We'll call it deco style, possibly deco, because I don't know if it's a Judith Jack or not. I don't know that maker's mark. It doesn't really look like her reverse J's that are curled up either, so I don't know. If it is her, it's still worth that. Because I did pricing on hers, and they were quite pricey. It's very lovely. What time is it? I've been on almost 3 hours. I said I'd do 3 hours. I'm going to stay on. I'm going to show everything and re-show, and I'll leave. All right, I'm going to call it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and sold to Susan for 150. Thank you. Let me put this in its own bag. Keep it safe. Onyx and marcasites. You're welcome. It's a beautiful necklace. She sent me a lot of beautiful things. I have another box coming soon, I think. Imagine that. That's coming soon. Okay. Does anybody want to see anything out? Well, I'll show everything. This is an Art Nouveau style. Okay. That is a blue topaz. It's sterling silver. It is marked with the marking. I was able to find the who this is, but I didn't get the full name. Thank you. You're welcome, Sue. Thank you. It's PSCL 925. So I know it's an Art Nouveau style, okay? As they weren't using that marking as far as I know back then. During that time period. This is sterling silver. Trying to find it. And it is blue topaz. Because I have to find it because I priced it. 1 second. I'll just let you guys, ladies, gentlemen, see it for a minute. I'm getting tired. Oh, wait. I may have moved it here. Wow, why am I having such a hard time finding it? Well. I might have to wait to sell it. I don't think anybody's dying over it, right? Well, I don't know why I can't find it, because I want to do... Oh, Art Nouveau style, 2-inch sterling silver blue topaz. It starts at 30. It is sterling. I can weigh it if you want to know the weight of it. It's not real chintzy. Look, it has a little thickness to it. I'll give you a weight. It's a 12.2 gram. And that is a blue topaz. It's a beautiful stone in there, I think. I'm calling it Art Nouveau style. I don't even know if it is. It may be Celtic. Does that look Irish? Shells in at 30. Does that look Celtic to you guys? Kind of see some hearts on the side. And some flowers. Thank you, Shell. It's beautiful, though. Look, there's the back. It does have the marking back there. Let me enlarge it. It has 925, and there's a marking back here. See? Yeah, I think it's beautiful. It's a rollover clasp. There's the pin. And it's a nice stone, too, and it's definitely stone. Beautiful. Not art. Doesn't it kind of look Art Nouveau-ish? I mean, it's not. I know it's not, because they didn't use the 925 back then. I need a book on that. If anybody knows a book with dating of different jewelry around the world and when they started using markings, I'd appreciate it. I don't know if I can afford it, but my jeweler probably has one. All right, I'm going to call it to you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This is sold to Shell for 30. Congrats. It's a beautiful pin. Okay, I got you an envelope. 30 for the sterling silver blue topaz pin. Congrats. You're welcome. It's beautiful. What else I have for you guys is, this is the Irish, this one, let me show you this. Why not? Isn't it cute? I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. It's an Irish symbol. It'll look nice on a torque. It's beautiful. That's a faux pearl. I'd like to change the pearl in there, but again, it's not mine. It's a little buddy. It's 1.5 inches. It is marked 925. It's faux pearl. The marcasites are real, and they are there. 1.5 inch. It's signed 925 under there. 0 over. This one I was starting at 20. If anybody wants it, we do. It's St. Patty's Day is coming up. Faux pearl, marcasite, sterling silver, 1.5 inches. I think it was older if it wasn't marked 925 by the way it looks. Yeah, that will look beautiful. It's a nice pin. That's a really nice brooch. She sent me a lot of beautiful jewelry. Both of them did. I still have some from the first one. We'll figure out what we're going to do with it. Okay, I think I'm going to pass on this. I'm going to change and put a royal pearl in there and raise it up $10. You know, I have a pearl that size. Don't you think it would be better for royal pearl? And it's not damaging, it's upgrading it. Let's pass on. I'm sure she won't care. She'll let me do that. I won't upgrade. I won't raise the price a lot, but it'll make it a much better a much better pin with the royal pearl in it, you know, I think. I hate to use this bust, so, here's one without pinholes. I'll put it. This is beautiful. Okay, I thought that Kathy would be gaga over that. Do you see that? It's sterling silver, mother of pearl. It's humongous and it's beautiful. Okay, this is 15 inches around the neck. Marcasites. The largest mother of pearl is over 1 inch. 3 inches, I'm calling this dependent. This is 3 inches from there to there. It's 15 inches. You have a sterling silver herringbone chain, a fold-over clasp set with marcasites, and it actually says 925, which I was surprised because I thought this was going to be older, okay, by the way it looks. So there's the back. It's well made. It's put together very well. No markings besides 925 that I could identify. 3 inches hair. All the marcasites are there and appear to be original. Could be 1960s or sooner with the marking, okay, if this was made in the United States. I do know they started sometime in the 60s with 925, I believe. I could be wrong there, too. Okay, if anybody wants this, I don't know. This is why I started at. I would like to own it. No, I'm kidding. It's 15 inches. It's perfect length for Anna. Oh. It's right at the collarbone. Fantabulous. Well made. If it doesn't sell, maybe I'll work with her and buy it. It is well made. Everything is like, this is hinged on there. You see what I mean? Like twisted up and around. Nothing. It's not just like soldered, like glued in there or soldered in there where there's a chance of breakage. I didn't clean it. It might even look more fabulous cleaned, but mother of pearl, marcasites, and sterling 15 inches. If it doesn't sell, I'll pass on it. That's fine. I am at 26. I can give it $5 or a gift away. I'm going to pass on it. I want to show everything, though. Okay. Anna, what does Anna need to drink? No, I'm joking. Let me get a drink of water real quick. All right, I'll give $5 away or a little gift that I have laying here beside me. It'll be simple. Name a gemstone. Okay, whoever guesses it first can have $5 off towards a purchase today or anytime, and I let them build up, okay? Or you could pick a gift. I have little gifts laying beside me. Okay, so take a guess, guys. It's a ruby. I'm so basic, right? That's a little ruby. It is a ruby. So do you want $5 off what you've purchased, Suzanne, or do you want the little prize that I've laying here? I have 2 of them. I can pick one up. What would you rather have? Let me know. That was quick. It never takes long with Anna. I make them easy. Okay. All right. That's good. Thank you. Thank you for participating, guys. Ladies. All right, so 5 off of the Moonstone ring. Okay, so it'll be 33. I got it. Let's put coupon. All right. What else? Give me, if I do, I doubt I'm going to get to 50 thumbs up. Anna gets the least on YouTube. No, I'm joking. It's okay. Doesn't matter. I doing my supporters, as you can see. And my followers, so I don't care. I'm just joking. But if I do get up to 50, I would give 10 away, or I have a couple prizes I picked out. Most people want the money. You keep the money. Okay. This this is 50. I'm gonna offer everything, and then I'll go over everything before I go. Okay. This is mother of pearl. This is very long. It's beautiful. It's vintage. I don't know the dating on it, but it's definitely a 56-inch necklace. And look at it. I have it all tripled up. I think it's lovely. Mother of pearl 56-inch necklace. This starts at 50. Look, you have a barrel clasp, and these are probably close to an inch each. Mother of pearl pieces. It's very long. 56 inches in length. And the separators are little mother of pearl pieces as well. But it's a lot of mother of pearl. Whole lot. This has a clasp on it, and at 56 inches, you could probably... What's 56 divided by 3? That's a quick question. Somebody can win $5 first person. No, I'm joking. What is that, actually? 18? Somewhere around that. 18 inches around for each strand, approximately, okay? Because 18 times 3 is 54. Yeah, so pretty close. Like right around 18 inches. You could wear this 3 times because you have a clasp on it. You could, like, graduate it a little bit. Okay. You could have 16, 17, and 18-inch necklace on your neck. I'm going to pass on it. I think I know somebody that might want it, but she was waiting to see how high everything went tonight. And Ben got that brooch. But there. Okay, we'll pass on it. It's beautiful. I'll bring it back. I'll keep it. I do have jade. This is jade. If anybody want to see that, if not, I'll bring it back. I'll offer it. Did I offer this yet? I'm starting to get tired. It's beautiful. This is a gold 20% of 14 karat 20. Oh my god. It's 14 karat gold filled. That's good enough, right? That's a lotus flower. This is jade. I don't know the quality of the jade, okay? I have to say that because I don't know how to tell, honestly, what the quality is. And most people don't. There are people that do, okay? So I won't say everybody doesn't, because some people can tell, okay, if they've been working with it for a long time, but I haven't. They put a magnetic clasp on it. I'm going to say the beads are gold-filled. I didn't test them. They're definitely, I believe, gold-filled in between. You have white and green jade, and this is a mixture, as you can see. It's a lotus flower, I believe. Let me find it, because I did all the measuring ahead of time. I'll offer it, and then I'll move on to some other type of jewelry. Where the hell? Where is it? Oh, wait, that's the wrong one. Okay. I was off the screen. I did measure it. I'm sorry. For some reason, it's getting hard to find things. I may be getting tired. My God. I might have to wait if I can't find it. I'll probably bring us back Tuesday, okay? Unless somebody really wants me to dig it out and look for it. I have these cufflinks. Are there any cufflinks like hers in here? These are copper. I can't find it for some reason. I may not have comped it. I got really tired towards the end. These are copper enamel cufflinks. They don't have a marking on them, okay? The only thing they say is patent pending right here. And that's the back, but this piece is brass, I believe. The rest, it's this copper enamel. I don't know. They start at 20 if anybody's interested. I like the painting on them. They kind of look like they would be Renoir, but I don't have a marking on them. Okay, so I don't know. But they both are operational. Copper enamel. And on the tray right here, that may be all I have. Besides this big brooch. I'll bring it later. I'm going to pass on. Let me show you what else I have. All right, so that's all I had on here besides this, but I want to clean this up better, so I'll bring that Tuesday too. Okay, so I showed the St. John already. I had St. John earrings. They didn't go. I showed them, though, so I can end. I have 2 pairs of rosaries. They're not sterling. I have a pair of checklists. Look how cute these ones are. You know, if you're Catholic or Christian and you follow it, these ones are made in Czech Republic, and they're little green hearts. If anybody's interested in rosaries, say aye. If not, I won't show them, okay? I do have people that I sell a lot of rosaries to, but I don't know if, you know, if you guys are interested. I don't want to. Made in Czech Republic. They're glass, okay? And then I have a pair of, I don't see anybody wanting, AB glass. I'm going to call them glass. They don't really look crystal to me. And it's not sterling. So I have those. All right. This is beautiful. This is Alva, you know, like a museum replica made to look like, look how beautiful it's made to look like a amethyst. This is mine. I bought it yesterday. It's signed ALVA with a ALVA for copyright. And I think it's 2 inches or 1.5 inches. Let me see. I don't have much on here. It's 1.5 inches. And those are beautiful purple crystals. Isn't that lovely? I think it's beautiful. It starts at $30 if anybody's interested. Alpha's a museum, right? So it's a replica of like an amethyst gem, probably something famous. It's beautiful. 1.5 inches each way. The crystals are beautiful on it. It's gold plating, probably. An Alva piece. Museum replica. I have that. I'm going to show you guys what I have on the tray, okay? If nobody wants it, no big deal. I'll pass on it. I like this, and my daughter will probably like this, actually. The oldest one, she wears them on her lab coat. But if anybody wants it, I can sell it, okay? But if not, I'll pass on it and maybe bring it back later, okay? When I have more brooch people, if nobody wants it, okay. I think it's pass, right? Okay. This is adorable. This is vintage 800 silver with vermeil on it. Isn't that cute? This is 1.5 inches as well, I think. Let me get off the consignment page because I think I'm done with her for tonight. She's going to be happy, though. Thank you, guys. She did well. I did well with her stuff. This is an 800 silver vermeil bow. 1.5 inches. It's signed. It's a trombone clasp. Okay, it's a vintage piece. It is signed 800 up under here. It's something else that I can't really read. See, 800 there. Okay, it's vermeil. It's called a two-tone. They call it online. It's definitely gold-plated though. Okay, and sterling. It's adorable. This starts at 20 if anybody wants it. It's 1.5 inches. It's a beautiful little bow. Sterling 800 silver with gold plating. Suzanne's in at 20. If anybody wants coming in at $1 increments, it's fine for this. If not, I'll just pass. Okay, we're at 20. Okay, Suzanne is at 20. So Susan, if you want to come in at, or I'll just call you Susan K and Susan H. Okay, just to make it easy. If you want to come up to 21, it's fine. Okay, so $21 increments are always fine with me unless it's something going for hundreds, and it would be insane, you know. So $1 increment's good on this. Susan H is at 21. It's cute. Little 800 silver fella. Okay, it's okay. So you're gonna let Susan H have it for 21. Thank you, Susan K. 54321 and sold for 21. Congrats. It is nice, and it's really cute. I'm sorry, I liked it. I was happy to find it. Okay, so that's yours for 21. The 800 silver bow. I gotta move myself away from that stand. I keep on hitting into it. Congrats. It's a really cute little pin. Okay, next I'm going to do some of my stuff I have. I guess it's laying here. Okay, this is nice. I lowered the price on it. I don't know if that's not a crack. I don't know. I can feel a little bit of something, but it's not cracked through. Okay, you see. I don't know if it's an inclusion. I don't know. This is, I think it's just like a little surface scratch, but it's just on the end. That is yellow agate, and that is rock crystal. This is, I think it's nice. There's the bail. It's marked 925. It's got a good weight to it, but remember it does have a stone in it as well. But I'll tell you how much it weighs, in case you want to know. It is sterling silver, yellow agate, and a rock crystal. And where is it? Oh, it's 2 3/4 inches. I dropped the price on it. If anybody's interested, one second, let me hang it up. Here it is here. It's 2 3/4 inches. Almost 3 inches. Let me show it close up so you can see what's going on with it. You see that? I don't know what's going on with it. It is rock crystal on here, though. It's marked 925 on the top. I don't know. It looks vintage to me. I don't know exactly how old this is, though, okay? But anyways, it starts at 50, if anybody's interested. I've never had yellow agate before. I do believe that's what that is. It's definitely stone. And that's rock crystal. You can see some inclusions in that rock crystal, and I cleaned it. Like, you can see some inclusions in it. Rock crystal, yellow agate. Either a surface scratch or an inclusion on the yellow agate. It looks like egg yolk amber. That's what somebody told me. It's not. It's definitely way too hard. It's definitely a stone. But that's that. I'm going to pass on that. Okay. Let me see what else I have on the tray. I have these little hearts. These are purple glass. This is a 3-inch brooch. And then you have purple rhinestones. You see the small ones. These are heart-shaped. And then you have the marquee. They're open in the back. It's a little costume brooch. This all started at $26 if anybody's interested in it. It's for good for Valentine's Day, I think. Marquees and those 2 different colors of glass. All right, let's see what else is on here. I do have, starting to get tired out. I have Larimore. I have some costume brooches. I don't know if I have people here for that, do I? I have coral and sterling. And I have beautiful pearls. I'm going to pass on that little brooch. I'll bring that back later. Look, these are 5 millimeter or 5 or 6 millimeter. I can look. I have it written down. These are sterling. They're strung and knotted, I believe, on silk. You can see there is a knot in between. Let me see how big they are, because I wrote it down. 5 millimeter freshwater peacock pearls. They're 18 inches in length. And they're natural pearls. They're not dyed. That's a sterling spring ring clasp. And they are 18 inches. They start at 40 if anybody's interested. Let me see if there's anything of the other persons I didn't show that I wanted to. I think I showed all of her stuff. But they're 5 millimeter peacock pearls, freshwater. And they are natural, undyed. You can tell they're different in size and shape. They're not completely round. But they have a nice flash to them, I think. Okay. All right, I'm going to pass. Here, this is what I'm going to do. I'm getting tired. I'm sure you guys are too. I've been on here a while. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you what's left on here. If anybody wants to see any of it, I'll show it. A really beat up. This is Silpata Uptown ring. CZ. A retired Silpata ring in a size 6.5. I have that. This is sterling silver and coral. There's the class. The findings. It's red coral, as you can see, in sterling. I have that. It's double strand coral. If you want to see anything, let me know, okay? This is a little Givry glass brooch. I have that. These are Mexican and brass. They're signed in June, Mexico. Earrings. I have those. They're clips. Okay. They are brass. They're not sterling. They do some in a different sense. I have this really beautiful. This looks modernist. This is a large Larimore stone with a sterling chain. I don't know the maker's mark on it, but that's a big chunk of Larimar. If anybody wants to see that, ask me. If not, I won't bore you guys with it. Because I guess I'm almost done. I've shown a lot. I have a black spinel bracelet too, tennis bracelet. This is on consignment. It measures 8 inches. It's a large bracelet. It's true to 8 inches. Has double lock. And very nice movement. Black spinel and sterling silver. Fits a 8-inch wrist. I have that. It's beautiful, actually. It's a black spinel tennis bracelet, sterling silver. It does fit an 8-inch wrist. That one's bigger. And that's about it, really, guys. I'm moving on. This is beautiful dichroic glass on a vintage Germany chain. I kept it on the chain. I thought it was good on there. But that's it. That's all I have. I think I showed everything. I don't if it, if anybody comes on after the fact, because I do get viewers after the fact, and you want anything I have, you can ask me. I'll sell any of it. The Sopata, it's a size 6.5. I lowered the price on it, actually. It is actually higher priced online than I've ever seen it, but I'm keeping it at the old price I would have before. Size 6.5, retard Sopata. It does have the marking right in here. Let me look and see what I comp. Because it goes by what I paid for them. Basically, don't care how much I get for it at this point. I just won't sell it. Because I've had it. I 30. It's beautiful. You can see the arrow in there in 925. There's the details. It's a size 6.5. Beautiful zirconia Sopata ring. Okay. Yeah, it's nice. It's pretty. I've had the pendant and the earrings before, too. So I found this ring a number of times. The prices seem a little insanely high at this point. I kept them for what I was selling it before. Sometimes, prices go up on stuff. That's all I have, though, guys. Well, I have him. I don't know. Sopata's the company. I think it's the jewelry brand. It's 925, and there's a little arrow in it. Look. Yes, it is sterling. See their arrow 925. It's a designer, but it is sterling silver. I think they only work in sterling. I don't know. I could be. Look how pretty that is. It's beautiful, actually. They call it the zirconia. It shines almost like a diamond, actually. It's quite fantastic, really. It's beautiful and it fits me. Maybe Anna should wear that for a while, huh? It does fit me. I like it. It's nice. All right. That's what I have. I do have costume. That's costume. It's the one brooch I have left. I sold like most of the stuff I found yesterday. I was happy for that. Look. Somebody said he looks like Red Bull. This was, that was what Ben said. This is old. I think he's definitely vintage, 1930s, somewhere around there. It's a C-class. And it's signed 900 back here and something I can't read, okay? It's definitely silver. I tested it. And he's like an Aztec warrior or something. This was starting at 40 if anybody likes him. It's old, an older piece. There's the findings. It's a C-class. Looks handmade. I found a sage in that looked antique. Like from the 40s, actually. I think they started making jewelry in the 40s. So that's the oldest it would have been. But he's 40 if anybody likes him after the fact. I dropped him. If you come on, you can have him. If not, he's going to hang on Anna's wall. I haven't been up. I haven't been camera up because the jewelry looks better. I have that. It's costume. I know I didn't have my costume. Well, they were here in the beginning. They all stormed out. They came quick and furious and got what they wanted and took off. I have that. And they had to. Isn't that cute? That's a little JJ's. Anybody like the little cow hanging over the moon? I don't know. It's vintage. It's just simple. That's all I have, though. I'm done. That, too. I always say I'm done, and I'm not. Here I keep coming. Energizer Bunny. Look at the cat. It's stale, I believe. It's signed. I don't know who that is. He's a hammered cat, deliberately hammered. Isn't he kind of cute? All right, that's it. I sold a lot. I will bring the stuff back again. I will not have an end of the month. It says boots. Okay, maybe that's the It does say boots, yeah. I won't have an end of the month sale this month because today's the last month, but next month I will. I have an end of the month sale where things sell really cheap. Look out for it. I'm on every Tuesday at 7 p.m. and every Friday at 8 p.m. I will be doing consignment jewelry until it stops. And my own. I got to get out. I'm going to go out tomorrow. But thank you guys for being here. I'm going to invoice tonight. If you pay tonight, great. I can get you out tomorrow morning probably. If you don't pay tonight, I will get you out Monday, okay? And that's pretty quick, right? I have some to send out tomorrow already, but if you pay me, I can get you out tomorrow morning. I'm going to do that before I go shopping. Yeah, thank you. It was a good sale. I'm happy. I'm happy with it. I think we did well here. Thank you, guys. She said a lot of great stuff. I'll be back Tuesday. I will have a haul video probably tomorrow because I don't have any more consignment jewelry to show because none's coming to mail. So tomorrow will probably be a haul video or Sunday. Okay, guys, thank you for being here. I really appreciate you all. And I'll invoice you guys soon. I'm going to go sit down and do that and have a snack. All right. I'll talk to y'all later. Okay, good night, guys. Thank you. Yep, I'll see you Tuesday. I'll be back. 7 p.m. Eastern time, guys. All right, bye-bye.